Hello guys, I am Yanmar and this is Brew Better. For today, I'll be brewing a coffee from Bukidnon and it's called Finca de Garces, natural sweet coffee. And for my brewer of choice, this is an immersion type brewer. It's called the Clever Dripper. For my recipe, I'll be using a timer C2 with a 15 clicks and water hardness of 81 ppm with our temperature of 95 degrees Celsius. And we're dosing 15 grams of coffee to 180 ml of water. So for this particular technique, I'll be pouring the water first, secondly, the coffee, and then we'll stir gently 5 times at the 2-minute mark. So now we'll pour our water, 180 ml of 95 degrees Celsius of water. After that, let's put the coffee grounds and don't forget to start the timer. Then we'll stir the coffee grounds first to make sure it is properly saturated. Then after the 2-minute mark, we'll stir the coffee bed 5 times gently. Why I choose this particular brewer, and as you can see, this is an immersion type of brewer. The water is suspended inside the brewer, so it has a more contact time with the coffee itself, and it brings out more body and more balanced coffee flavor. So the key aspect of this particular technique is that it has a much faster drawdown time rather than putting the coffee first. So we're aiming at 5 minutes of brew time. Then after the 2-minute mark, we'll stir gently 5 times and we'll leave that to brew. Also, this particular technique aims for more balance and clarity without the much overpowering upfront acidity of the coffee itself. So this particular coffee was planted by the Garces family in Bukidnon, Mount Kalatungan with an altitude of 1,400 meters above sea level. This has a natural process which tends to highlight more of its sweetness and acidity, which is why I chose this particular brewer, an immersion type, to balance out those characteristics of the coffee. After 5 minutes, we'll stop the timer and put it in our carafe. Do not be alarmed when the first mLs of water would be clear, as it's just the water that's suspended outside of the filter and it doesn't affect the overall flavor. So as we can see, it has a much faster drawdown time rather than putting the coffee itself. This is based on my personal experience using this brewer as my daily driver. So after the drawdown, set this aside and assess its aroma. It smells like orange blossom up front, and then you get the more like a honeycomb taste. First sip when it's hot. Wow. It really brings out the more orangey, citrusy flavor notes. And in the middle, it doesn't really overpower you with those citrus characteristics, the acidity of the orange. And it has the finish of like a honey. Always remember that the best coffee is the coffee that you enjoy. Feel free to share with us your brewing method and experience with the coffee. Cheers, and don't stop brewing.